You gotta catch it and then spin.
I'm just pacing. I don't know what to do. Should we start with a highlight putt of the week? It is Wednesday morning. Actually, it's afternoon. But we tee off in about 3 hours. And this is our Airbnb. The Finnish villa. Beautiful countryside home. We'll show you some more of this later this week. All right, we have 6 chances. Every jump has to be a putt. Oh, that's too hard, damn. Oh! One backflip to start the morning. Yeah. Okay. We're back playing in Nokia today. I'm really happy we're starting on the Beast and not the Monster. Just much quicker round, much shorter course. Kind of a crazy how 10 years ago the Beast was known for like one of the most treacherous, punishing courses in the world. And now it almost, I mean, I don't want to jinx myself, but it feels almost like pitch and putt. It's so crazy how times have changed. I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, it's like the 11th or 12th event, I think, of the year. So it feels more routine now, of course. Middle of the season. We've been in Europe for over 2 weeks, so jet lag and all that stuff is non-issue. And I've been playing, not super convincing, but I've always believed that your preparation or your warm-up or your practice time, like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. What matters is what you do. That was sick. On the field, on the course, when it matters. And usually, I've always been better at that. Get to play with some legends today. Hopefully I get off to a good start and then just ride it out. That early stretch today is key. Get like 1 or 2 under on the first 3, and then the woods part, you just need to collect some birdies early. And then once you hit hole 15, of course, that's where you can shoot. The last 4 holes, you can shoot 4 over or 4 under and barely do anything different. So that's how we like it. Be a pixel. Oh, what a start. Come on. Is that 1 inch better? How does it miss, dude? Drop it right in. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, and then I shank it. Ah. Well, I tried. I'm happy. 2 medals from, what is that, 150 away? 180 maybe. We have a private pond at this Airbnb. This is absolute Finnish, authentic lifestyle. A little swimming pond. We got a sweet sauna. Has like a double shower in there too, and like a chill room. Got a little deck, got a hot tub. Very pretty, this place. Nice landscaping. Got the trampoline. Another sauna in the house. Definitely did things right when we booked this place. 20 minutes from the beast. Not too shabby. Looks like a fighter jet up there of sorts.
Oh yeah.
We feel safe. Welcome to the warm-up area for World. I mean, at least in Nokia. It's pretty cool. Check this out. We have 4 warm-up baskets, 1 elevated on the track. Then we got 2 nice tee pads here. Perfect soccer field. Chuck some discs. Got a little warm-up tent. Stay in the shade. Hydration station. Got some bands, foam roll.
Got it all.
Got it all. And I really need to throw my balance because I don't know what happened to this disc. I've had it in the bag for maybe 3 months, maybe 4. God, it's hard for me to remember. So many things are happening at once. And I feel like this disc flies straight now. So it took me about 4 months or 3 months to beat it in. You see that? I mean, it flies good, but you know my bag. That's not how that used to fly last week. So something happened there. Kind of love-hate relationship right now with this disc. Brought me an ace in Estonia, but ever since then I have not thrown a good shot with it, it feels like. I just need to like commit a bit more to giving it some power and just a hair more turn. That's 2 for the day. Getting them all out of the way. Brilliant. That's next level professional right there. You can get your spit outs out of the way early. Ooh.
About the crowd.
Unbelievable. These people came to watch us throw frisbees. Pretty epic.
Just a Wednesday afternoon.
Just another Wednesday afternoon.
How many people do you think are here?
It's thousands. Gotta be. Like the other cards, like there's people all over the course. And, I mean, there's 1,000 people just on this hole.
That's so cool.
King of next, representing Germany, Simon Lizotte!
All right, just wrapped up round 1. Felt like 3 rounds in 1, as you will see why and how. What a day. Right off the bat, standing at hole 1, I almost got a bit like overwhelmed. Like looking at the crowd, just, there must have been 1,000 people just on hole 1. Like it was like literally final day vibes. Playing with local hero Niklas, like you can just feel like it was a special day of disc golf out here. So definitely had the heart pumping, blood pressure up, and trying to settle in as fast as I could. Started off with an absolute park job on 1, just like bullseye off the bat, so pretty nice. And then missed a shot on 2 where I thought, I mean, sometimes to me, it feels like unmissable, and I still do it, which then just blows my mind. So bogeyed hole 2, so I thought, okay, birdie bogey start, got that out of the way, so now just play. Played smart on the par 5 that's right over here, laid up, because, you know, I'm mature and smart and know what to do. And then throw just like a kind of a lackluster shot. I thought my time lapse would like flip up a bit more, maybe I just kind of undercommitted. Ended up short by a couple feet, and then did not get up and down. Through kind of a up shot to save a par, and then I had this 40-footer, 45-footer kind of death putt with OB right behind the basket, and I decided to loft the putt right at it, and that was probably a bad choice. Airballed it, rolled OB long, hit actually a sick comebacker for double bogey, so now through 3 holes, I was sitting at 2 over par thinking like, wait a sec. I feel like I didn't make, I was feeling like good and I was 2 over, which was so weird. And then just continued to play good or okay, made the putts I had to make. Gave myself a lot of chances. Really happy about hole 9 over there. I threw my hex just dead straight at it. Parked it, so I was through 9. I was at 2 under, which is not good, but I felt like, okay, I was feeling really good, momentum going, laced my tee shot on 10, perfect position. And then they blew the horn for a weather delay. So there goes the momentum that I was feeling like I had built up. Oh, that stinks.
What happened?
I was feeling so good suddenly. They blew the horn. I mean, there's a little lightning cloud coming.
It shouldn't cross us, at least radars, because those are pretty accurate in here.
Yeah.
It should like pass us like from there. It shouldn't come on top of us.
Got back an hour later, stuck my next shot perfectly, tap and birdie, 3 down through 10. Yeah, an hour later, hunger has built a little bit, but I'll get back into the mindset. That's number 1, because it always like kind of drowns the energy and then you gotta like re-amp.
Yeah.
And then hole 11, man. I had such a good game plan for that hole and I just completely didn't execute. Like I knew what to do and I just missed my line completely. Just a bad shot. No excuses on that one. Forced instant bogey after that tee shot. And then finished okay. Kind of stayed out of trouble. Not great. Never really felt like I was getting hot again with my shots. They were all okay. And I made every putt that I had to make. Not leave it short. Good line, actually. The most treacherous shot, of course, hole 16's up shot. It started like kind of downpouring for a second there on us. And had to deal with that, but pinned it, bullseye again, tap and birdie. I think I went to 4 under at that point, and then they blew the horn again.
Hello. We done yet or what? Huh? We done yet or what? I'm not gonna make my kid's birthday at this point. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Delay number 2. 1 cloud got us. Oh, actually now over there looks ugly. Damn. Hopefully less than an hour this time. Someone's right here. Only 2 cards left playing. And now I need food. There's no way around it.
Yeah. You gotta catch it and then spin. You peaked. How are we living out here in Finland?
It's been great. I've been here for maybe, I think this is my 5th week. Going to China next week for my 6th at the World Games.
Woo!
And, you know, a couple of weather delays.
Yeah.
But these players have not had to play in any rain. And I think all things considered, it's all right. There's
Yeah.
worse places to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was bound to happen. We've had 2 straight weeks of just beautiful weather, it seems like, coming from Estonia too. So
These players are going to go back to the States just completely spoiled after this stretch, man. They went like Krokle, they went to Estonia, now they're here.
What do you think about this crowd out here on a Wednesday afternoon?
It's a Sunday crowd. UC actually came up to me like halfway through the round and he like nudged me and said, "Is it Sunday yet?" And he winked and walked away. And I thought he was going to be stressed out all day. He is smiling so big. This is like stone cold killer guy and he's loving it. So.
I mean, it's like all the hard work's already been done, and you get to kind of sit back watching and see the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, of all of our labor. Like anyone out there that runs a local league or talks to the local city to build a course, like all of that grassroots effort leads to this, and it inspires the next mad scientist to go out there and make some ridiculous thing happen. You always hear the story of, oh, this person built the entire scene in this area. He did that in an entire country, an entire continent. So. This is mind-boggling, but yeah, don't get too comfy. We go back over to the States, it's not going to happen the same way.
Well, we're going to enjoy it while we're here, and we appreciate you, Brian.
See you out there.
See ya.
And I think that time only like a 45-minute delay. So then we only had 2 holes left. 17 threw great. I was throwing that volt, the neutron volt, so well today. Every throw was just basically exactly how I wanted it. Just a tiny bit too low, and then I had to force myself to lay up, even though I absolutely hate it. It pains my soul to lay up. Heartbreakingly boring, but
That was 5 feet too far to do it.
But then on 18, threw a kind of tee shot and got away with it. And the upshot, I don't know how that ended up inbounds, but I guess the course gives and takes. So got a birdie to finish. 5 down. It felt like I was playing so well, but the score just doesn't reflect it. I'm really happy how my putt's feeling. I'm not sure it's felt this good all year, so that's definitely a positive. Tomorrow, we're at the Monster, and I'm 7 back. I mean, I really threw like 3 bad shots today, and they cost me like 6 or 7 strokes. Just max punishment for your mistakes out here. So if I look at it from that angle, I'm doing very well. But obviously, that's not what the scorecard says. That's the only thing people care about. Now we're gonna go sweat.
Should we show the sauna a little bit today?
Yeah, let's throw the sauna a bit. I mean, I've already been sweating all day. Finland has never felt this way. I can guarantee say that. Like, it is hot and humid. But wow, just shout out to all the fans coming out. It was amazing. Like, really, really special. I can't wait to see Sunday. It's gonna blow our minds, I think.
Earn your way to lead car for that experience.
Or miss the cut and just watch. Oh. Good morning, to feels like Arizona in the middle of the summer, but we're in Finland still. Round 2. This is what I want a practice field to look like. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, 2 holes of the golf course are reserved here. Hole 1 is literally right on the other side of these trees. So we tee off like 100 feet up the hill there. And tee off is at 104, and now it is 12:23. So we have 40 minutes to get the body feeling like it's functioning again. It was a good morning, kind of low-key. I watched some FPO, grabbed some lunch, and I think we're ready. No excuses.
What's up, Rick? Doing good. How are you doing?
Do you mark your disc with the flag? I was watching live and you marked your disc with a flag or something?
Uh-huh.
I was like,
A lesson for any amateur. If you're warming up and someone's making every putt next to you, don't be intimidated.
you saving for the tournament?
Next on the tee, currently at 5 under par, sponsored by MVP Disc Sports from United States, Simon Lizotte.
Round 2 in the books. Felt like 2 rounds again. Let's start with the first 2 holes, because that was the first part of the round. I went bogey on 1, which didn't even feel that bad because that hole is just impossible. And then I bullseyed hole 2, which is also impossible. So it was a fine start. Get all this stuff out of the way on the first 2 holes, felt pretty good. We throw out tee shots on hole 3, horn blasts. We already heard like the clouds rumbling a bit, so we knew it was coming. And yeah, weather delay was pretty insane. Ended up being like almost a 3.5 hour break. And then we tried to do something. Most of the time we spend thinking of what we should do during this time, because it's just tough when you don't know when you're restarting, if you're restarting. It just kind of sucks the tension out of it, which sometimes tension can be very helpful out there.
What is happening?
Been about 3 hours. They gave us an all clear in 10 minutes, but there's still doubts that we're gonna play anytime before like 7 or 8. It's almost 5 now. Oh, trying to not fall asleep right now.
What'd you do for 3 hours?
Drove around, we got gas, we had some lunch. What else did we do? Think about what to do, mainly, was the whole thing? Trying to figure out
Pretty
what to
much,
do.
pretty much.
And that's all.
Cool.
We're back.
We're back.
My water's empty.
What'd you guys do for the last 3 hours?
We went and got some food, and we just went back to our Airbnb and just hung out for a little bit.
Nice.
Anyway, we restart. It was like 5:15 p.m. at this point. We're on hole 3. So weather was nice. The wind completely died. The conditions were, I mean, it was magical out there in the woods, like the sun coming through the trees, and there was like some mist in the air a bit. It was so freaking nice. My game, not so much. I felt like I was early releasing a lot. I don't know if it was just feeling a bit tired, or like I said, that tension was just a bit lacking, but kind of got away with it most of the time. I didn't really bogey. Hole 1 ended up being my only bogey all the way to hole 17. But picked up a couple good birdies on the way. Hole 7, the water hole, was, after the break, that felt like that second shot I threw felt like my first good shot of the round, really. And made a good putt there. Barely missed another birdie on the next hole. And then just kind of snuck through that backside of the course. That first par 5, the corner hole, hole 12, that was probably my best played hole of the day. Good tee shot, good second shot, good third shot, tap and birdie. And after that, it was scramble par time. 3 holes in a row, I was just not throwing the shots you need to throw. And this is one of the most punishing courses. So if you're throwing errant shots and you still get away with pars, you can count yourself pretty lucky, actually. So I just felt like I felt like there was like a weird countdown on my par saves. And yeah, birdied hole 16, actually. It's one of the probably easier holes on the whole course. Threw like not even great shots, like okay shots. But on that hole, you kind of can get away with it. And 17 did the one thing you can't do. Finally pulled a shot slightly instead of early releasing, and there's like the one tree in the middle that I just hit slightly, and the spin just shot like 50, 60 feet left into no man's land, and had to like throw a really good scramble shot out to the fairway. Tried to get up and down for par, but the basket is, again, this course has like a handful of these baskets that are just on crazy slopes where like running a circle 2 putt is just like so not worth it. I'm not exactly sure if I'm a fan of that. I guess every now and then it's fine. And then 18, that was probably my most frustrated moment so far of the tournament, because I practiced that hole. I don't know how many shots I threw, like 20 total on that hole at least. And that exact shot I threw in the tournament again. I did that mistake like 12 of the 20 throws. It's just like, oh, it feels so amateur. That felt so amateur. I felt like, even though it's not that bad of a throw, and so many people make that mistake, for some reason that one hit me a bit. Had to lay up again. Finished with a par to shoot a 3 under, which I remember at the beginning of the week I said 3 under or better is okay. Didn't really feel that way. I felt like I kind of just got away with playing very mid.
Take a bite. Oh, post-round pizza?
Wow. 10 p.m. post-round, 10 p.m. That's the life for a living.
Got to give a shout out to Ezra. 14 under on that course. I mean, I think the better you're at disc golf, the more you'll understand how insane that is. It just makes no sense. Like I can't even imagine what it would feel like to do that. Like I feel like I would freak out after being like 6 down through 9. I would be like, holy cow, this can't be real. And then I would psych myself out too much. And he like birdied the last 8 holes in a row. Absolutely, it's got to be like a top 3 best rounds ever played, even though it's not rated that way. But I think everyone who knows that that is monumental. So good job. Keep it going. And today we get into second chance at the Beast. So I'd say we're going to head to Power Grip now, because they have the new time lapses already. And I'm gonna see if I can meet some fans, sign some discs, take some photos, and promote the release a bit. Ready? Sure. Yeah. Power Grip, local pro shop.
Got it.
This guy threw the distance world record in 1987 with this disc.
I think I was the first man over 600 feet.
And I'm the first one over 900.
That's
Never meant anything because it wasn't a record. It was a record for one day. Yeah. Oh, nice to meet you.
that's so cool. Yeah.
Australia. Got a pin for the bag. I'm looking through the stack to find the pretty ones. This one is like a freaking blue with like a sunset. This one is like
Sick.
unbelievable. It's finding the swirls. These actually feel like really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if I can grab these and go test them in the field because I actually haven't thrown the stock run yet. So I hope they're good.
Yeah.
Are we ready to watch them fly? I'm scared. I'm always scared to test discs.
Whoa. Is it V3s?
Yep.
Darn them today?
I'm testing them. I kind of want to have Cal for one, but it's probably contractually not allowed to. First test shot. I'm gonna throw it 80% slight hyzer. Yep. Well, that's good news. They want to flip up a bit. Let's try one more. A little more left side.
Hard to believe back here.
Absolute bombers. This might be my favorite one. So sick. Hey, look at that. We've got a 12 speed, everyone.
That was at least like 70 meters.
All right, instant reaction. Very pleased. It seems like it is the people's time lapse. I wasn't throwing them too hard, but they already wanted to stand up. Not too windy.
Good luck.
He does.
Albert. Tempe.
And yeah, I mean, for me, they're going to be a crusher disc, maybe forehand. If they're beaten, maybe even for rollers. So very happy to see them turn, because that was my big worry that they would be too stable again, but clearly they're not. Let's go.
Good luck, Cal. Good luck.
Next to G, representing the team MVP Disc Sports and Germany, Simon Lizotte.
Round 3 is done. I knew today had to be good in order for this tournament to mean anything. And the disc golf gods were on my side. What a round. It was absolutely ridiculous. I think this recap might be a bit longer because we have to show what went down. So let's start right off hole 1. Great correction from yesterday. Pured the vault. Threw the same exact shot twice in a row, basically. 20-footer birdie. Felt like absolutely one of the most bonus birdies that course has to offer. So that's a really hot start. And we had no rain delays today either, so that was nice. We played a whole round, 18 holes in a row. That was also new. kind of got into a little par streak there. I think I made my first circle 2-putt of the week on 4 for par. I was a bit annoyed at that point because I threw such a bad third shot. Just laying up from 80 feet just feels so bad, so I had to go for it and messed it up completely. But got away with it. Then I got hole 5, which was really nice. It was like a tap and birdie. And then I almost aced hole 6, the treacherous mound hole, where I threw like a really high swinging tee shot. I did not miss by more than a foot there. Then next highlight I think was hole 8, where I threw a very good tee shot again, piped the Volt. I think the Volt is VIP so far. MVP, I mean, of Worlds. That Werder Bremen Volt, thing's flying pure. And I made a very good putt there for birdie. So I think I was sitting at 4 under through 8, which is very good on that course. And then 9 is where the crazy stuff started. So let me try to talk you through this a bit. Hole 9, big turnover shot, super bonus birdie as well. I pulled it inside, also a bit too much angle. I actually heard it hit a tree somewhere near the end of its flight, and it must have kind of redirected it into circle 2. Completely undeserved 40-foot look for birdie, and then just super slopped in, top right corner to get that birdie. I was afterwards like, that is the worst birdie anyone will get all week. Just 2 bad shots, but I guess good enough. Very next hole, throw my hex. I thought probably easiest hole on the course, especially for me. I like that little turnover hex shot with a late fade back. Early release it down the left side, no business even putting for birdie, and it just sneaks all the way through the gap and slides up to like 20 feet, tap and birdie. So at this point I was like, okay, that's a lot of good breaks in a row, so maybe time to throw some good shots. Out of position on the next hole, throw like a total prayer high turnover forehand, goes through everything, gives me like a circle's edge look for par. Nail that one for par, so got away with another one there. And then hole 12, probably the best kick I've seen all year. Pulled my more overstable Volt right, kissed like the tiniest little tree and redirected, driving forward, perfect skip around the corner into absolute prime position. I took advantage of that good break as well, ending up with a super easy tap and birdie on that par 5. Okay, and then fast forward to the next hole, where I'm a bit out of position after 2 shots, another par 5, and then I try to attempt like a kind of like a patent pending roller down the left side of the fairway and totally shank it into the woods. Dustin already told me that he stopped rolling because that shot was so hopeless that anything would happen worth filming. So it's cut, but the disc rolled through the woods for like 5, 6, 7 seconds, and then like poked out like 200 feet down with a super easy up and down for par. At that point, my card mates were just laughing at me because I was getting so ridiculously lucky. Played the next hole pretty well, threw a great tee shot. Good enough second shot. I think I still got a bit lucky on the second shot, pushing through that corner a bit. Another tap and birdie. And then that was basically all the luck, right? Missed my first circle 1 putt on 16. Didn't feel good. The wind was coming in off that lake, and it was really the first windy putt I've had all week. And my putter's been on fire. I haven't missed a putt, basically, the entire week. So just right side, splashed out. Never was gonna stay, and it wasn't good enough, but hurt a little bit because I was 8 under at this point. Chance to shoot double digits. 17, threw an okay tee shot, kind of got lucky again, got me outside the gap, tried to get aggressive to get another birdie, but kicked out of position, but threw a really nice forehand balance shot to the bullseye from way in the in the rough, so that was a good save for par. And then 18, trusted the hex, slight breeze again, and right into the face, and stuck it almost right on top. And it just slid down just outside bullseye, little tap and birdie to shoot a 9 under, bogey free. Didn't feel like I deserved it or earned it really, but today the luck was totally on my side, which was a nice change of things. So that was crazy. 2 rounds at the Monster, only 2 bogeys. I would have signed those papers if I got that offer before these 2 rounds. And right now I'm sitting at 17 under par. I jumped like 25 spots up the leaderboard today into tied for 7th. I'm still 9 back from the lead. The lead card, like all of them are just shredding. They're all within like 3 or 4 strokes. So I would have to shoot a miracle weekend to have a chance at podium, or even, who knows, anything's possible, of course, a victory. But tomorrow's going to be absolutely insane. We're going to recap the 2 final rounds together to be posted on Monday, but we thought a 5-round event probably deserves to be cut into 2 videos. So this is your 3-round update. So far, so good. It's been a long 3 days, and I've been waiting for this weekend the entire year. Ever since I've heard Worlds will be held here, it's going to be absolute chaos, madness, epicness. I can't wait. And I'm on chase card. Couldn't have asked for much more as of right now. So if the putter stays hot, if I start freaking throwing the shots and keep getting the breaks, man, things could go well.
Okay, so welcome to the interview zone from Tampere, Finland, the World Championships 25. Could you first state your name for the viewers?
Simon Lizotte.
Calvin Lundquist.
Thank you so much. What was like the biggest highlight of your card today?
Had to be my good breaks. There were a lot of them, and I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Cal, maybe you can say something about it.
Well, we had a couple nice putts on the card, like in general, but yeah, there was a stretch where I felt like it was impossible for Simon to land off the fairway. And I think my favorite one was on hole 13. It's a par 5. He's a little out of position, and he tries to throw a roller.
Oh my god.
throws it sideways into the woods. It disappears for like 6 seconds, and then it just goes whoop, and pops right out of the woods into the fairway.
Miracles were happening. There's like little gnomes out there, for sure.
Simon Lizotte coming off the course 9 under par. We're just speaking. It's funny how 14 yesterday can somehow make this feel average when it's not at all. Can you speak on that?
Oh, my game felt super average. I think my card mates started just chuckling at some of my breaks I got. Like, we all know this course, if you're not throwing pure shots, it's up to the disc golf gods what's going to happen. And they were all on my side today. Every single bad shot got a decent or very good result. And I guess, for my credit, I took advantage and didn't miss a putt until hole 16. So yeah, 9 down, bogey free. Quite the dream today. That was so crazy today. I felt like I was getting so lucky, but I tried to, because I started feeling a bit bad because I was getting so lucky, and some other players on my card were like not getting lucky, and then I just felt like too random. And then I just, of course, tried to justify it by thinking about all the bad breaks I've had this year and kind of feeling like I wasn't always on the lucky side of things. But that's disc golf. That's the game. We all know how things can skip and roll and slide sometimes and kick. It's just, once we let go of that plastic, it's not up to us. We all know that. So maybe this round was a bit of an equalizer for the rest of the season so far. But no excuses, of course.
7 under, 2 rounds of the Monster. Nothing to be upset about. And yeah, I started the hot start. I birdied 1, 3, and 4. And hole 1 is a park job. Hole 2, I just missed off the cage.
Casey doing a recap.
And hole 3.
It's the life of vloggers. 0 cringe.
Hole 4.
All one take.
All one take.
Never stumbling. That's what we do.
3 down, 2 to go. Hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Like and subscribe as always. Enjoy the shot of the day. And it's showtime. Wish me luck, even though I used it all today. Peace.
Go in!